you will do things, wear things, see things, say things that you know you have seen, said, thought, worn, felt before. This is how you know that you are in the right place at the right time with the right people doing all the right things. Some things simply cannot be explained, no matter how hard we may try. No matter how many times we try to verbalize it, some things will just never be able to be explained because there is a higher power, a greater consciousness than what is before our eyes. And that's just simply facts. And if anyone has any objections to that, they will not have those objections in this coming season. This season is going to breed versions of people that they've never known before. The non-believers will be the ones preaching the gospel. And when I say the gospel, I just mean the word of truth, whether it's this religion, that religion, it doesn't matter. It's not about the religion. It's about the truth of the consciousness of the greater, higher power. Non-believers will be speaking, preaching about it. But this is not just about God and belief systems and religions. This is more so about a oneness, a wholeness within the collective energy. And when I say collective energy, I mean we as human beings. No matter if you live in this region of the world, that region of the world, if you believe in this, if you don't believe in that, it doesn't matter. The collective is coming to a one conscious space that is going to confirm that even if we don't know what to label this, yeah, someone just said Christ consciousness, even if we don't know what to label this, or if we don't want to label this, it's still going to be the same thing. Whether you want to say that it's because of this higher power or that higher power, or there is no higher power, it's still the same thing that exists all in itself, no matter what you call it or what you don't want to call it. It's like trying to say that you don't believe in gravity, but if you throw something up and that bitch comes down, what does that tell you? That gravity does exist, whether you want to call it gravity or not. And that's what's going on right here, right now. Now, the way that this may be expressed, for me personally, I'll tell you, for me, I just got my nails done. I've never had them done like this before, but this looks so familiar to me. Like, yeah, I've had this design before, but never in this color scheme. But this seems so like last year to me. Like, I feel like I've done this before. And you'll also see, like another example for me is that I'll be scrolling and I see a thumbnail of a YouTube video and I'm like, I've seen this video before, yet I haven't, quote unquote, I haven't. These are the moments of deja vu that I'm talking about. People will be talking about topics or presenting new topics or new theories that are new, yet they've been discussed before, meaning they're new to our 3D eyes, but we've already talked about it in the 4D, in the 5D, in the consciousness beyond now. The worlds are merging. The time is now. It's here. People are aligning with their highest selves. And the more people that do this, the easier it is for the collective consciousness to reveal itself, for the veil to come down. There's going to be a lot of surrendering, a lot of people accepting truths that they would have never, ever accepted before. And Spirit's stressing, there are going to be theories, ideologies, philosophies presented for the first time, quote unquote, but they're going to feel so familiar. You'll try to dig up past research and you'll never find it. Even though you know that you've heard about this theory, this philosophy before, but you will never find it because it's in your Akashic records. It's in your memory bank. It's not your physical being, although your physical being is like WTF, bro, because I know that I've heard about this theory before. I know that I've heard about this philosophy before. I know that I've heard about this before. You have, but this version of you has not. Seven of Swords. I'm telling you, this is going to feel like the freakiest, like, deja vu kind of moment, collectively speaking. I'm talking, it's going to be you and thousands of people swearing up and down that they remember hearing about this, or remembering this, or remembering that. It's almost as if it was already written. And that brings me to religions again. Things that are in the Bible will be occurring as they already have, and people are going to be having deja vu moments like, oh my God, we knew that this was going to happen. Because older versions of us, we are all just one in many different versions of each other. So older versions of us, like old philosophers, old prophets, old priests, they have spoken about these things. And even if you've done the research or not, you are going to be remembering these things too. It's like, it was once thought of, and now it's here. It's being bred right before your eyes, okay? The Three of Wands. Yeah, it's happening now. It's happening now right before your eyes, okay? Right before your eyes. And there's going to be a lot of distractions. Look at this. The moon is at the bottom of the deck. I can't make this up. There's going to be a lot of distractions, a lot of things telling you that you're crazy, a lot of people telling you that you're crazy. Because although, again, there will be thousands that are with you, there will be thousands that are against you. There will be thousands that are so resistant to this truth. But you have to stand true to you. The Five of Swords. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. You have to stand true to you, because if not, you will be questioning your own sanity. Like, this is the time. I'm telling you, you're going to be questioning your own sanity if you allow people to tell you how to live, who to be, how to exist, what happiness is. This is the time to know yourself above all. The Ten of Wands here, no matter how much work it requires, because I'm seeing like, this is like, like after you cook a really great meal, and then you got to clean up the kitchen afterwards. That's what's going on here. It's like you have to take the quote unquote good with the bad. And the good in this case is like, oh, we had this great wondrous meal. Yes. Oh my gosh, the great supper, the last supper. See, but I'm not gonna get into it. Okay, but what's the aftermath? What's the after effect? What's going on after? The Ten of Wands, we got to clean it up. We got to clean up the table. We got to put things away. Look at that, the Three of Cups here. And when I'm saying we have to clean up the mess that we made. Even if we didn't make this mess in our physical bodies right here, right now, we contributed to it. Our ancestors contributed to it. Our ancestors contributed to it. So by default, we contributed to it. So we have to clean it up. All right. What is this Five of Swords and the Page of Wands? What is the Five of Swords, Page of Wands? Five of Swords, Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. You will only slow yourself down if you try to question it too much. You will only slow yourself down if you try to question it too much. And when I say question it too much, I'm really saying in perspective of again, I think I said it at the beginning already, that some things just simply cannot be explained. And if you sit there trying to explain it, you're only wasting your own time. Look at this. Take a day off. You deserve it. What was I just saying? That if you try to spend your time trying to figure it out, you're only going to hurt yourself. You're only stalling yourself. So take a day off. You deserve it. When you find yourself getting too caught up in the logistics of it, the philosophy of it, the spiritual aspect of it, you got to get grounded. The Empress, giving very much Empress vibes. Remember, your soul living the human experience. And this is the reminder. When you take those days off, remember that you are a soul, a spirit having a human experience. And so it's okay to have those moments of deja vu. It's okay to feel like I've been here before. It's okay to feel like I've heard that before. The sun is here. This is about a new reality. And the new reality is you can't put a label on it sometimes. The reality of it is that sometimes you simply cannot put a label on it, and you have to find peace in that. in our current timeline, we're so used to everybody labeling this and labeling that and saying this is the reason for that, that is the reason for that. This great reset is telling us and becoming a more widely accepted perspective that we know nothing and everything at the same time. That's what's going on right now, is that there's a paradigm shift from what the collective usually would believe is now more of a, the more you know, the more that you know less. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. The more that you then know that you know less. So they always talk about, like, the most enlightened people will tell you that they know nothing. This is going to be more greatly and widely accepted of a theory, as opposed to people feeling like, no, this is it. This is the rule. This is the answer. It's right here. It's right here. It's right. There's going to be less this, and more open energies to new perspectives, to new philosophies, to new theories, to new concepts, because we became stagnant, and that's why everything started crumbling. That's why everything is crumbling, because we stopped being open and receptive to learning. There's this concept, I don't remember the song, but it's from Damian Marley. Let me see. Let me see. I know the project is from his, let me see. It's from the Stony Hill album. I don't remember the song though. But the concept was about, or was it on the, I don't know, y'all. Just listen to Damian Marley. Like, honestly, anything by him, just listen to it. It's either on his Stony Hill project or on his project that he did with Nas, which would be Distant Relatives, okay? I think it might be the Distant Relatives one. But either way, it's a song that refers to the concept of the earth being round or flat. At what point did we just stop considering new philosophies and we just declared that this is the truth? This is the state that we're coming back into, is a more open and receptive society to say, yeah, we've thought this all along, but new theories will be more widely accepted. That's what's going on here. And so when new theories are more widely accepted, we can then grow and advance in ways that we've never, ever been able to before, okay? So this is a message I wanted to come out here. This great reset is really just going to be broadening the minds, broadening the horizon of those that are open and receptive to it. And again, as always, there's going to be those that are completely reluctant, completely closed off, but whatever the case may be, just know where you stand in this. And also just keep that open mind to know that there is more, to know that there is less, to know that there is this, to know that there is that. This and that are true. It's going to be more widely accepted. To know that even though this is our theory, it doesn't mean that it is the truth, because at the end of the day, what is truth? We're getting into a very philosophical season of this life, y'all, and it's all about that Christ, or one single consciousness. This is all that I have for you guys. I love you all so much. Leave love in the comment section down below. If you're interested in joining Patreon, again, that will be linked in the description box down below once this live is up. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, that will also be linked in the description box down below. Make sure you head on over to TikTok, the Goddess of the Unknown on TikTok. It's the account that has the most followers. I think right now I'm at like 105 or 106,000 over there, because I be firing off over there, and it's a lot of philosophical readings and less about like, what does this person think of me, you know? But honestly, I prefer to read for TikTok more often than not. So y'all head on over there, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.